Hey guys, Ambassador Diamond Lisa Fuller, and I want to talk to you guys about the dreaded calling, leads, following up. Just some rules of thumb, how I follow up, when I follow up, and how I get the leads to begin with, because there are several ways to do that. So I am going to first touch base on how do we first get the leads. Well, blitzing, of course. Biggest way to get leads, expos. And how do I do this? Well, I am constantly building up my Facebook, and I'm constantly building up the leads that I call, and I'm doing this because I get their information. I actually say it's a failed blitz. It's completely failed if you have left a person asking you questions without getting their information. So how do you do this without looking creepy or weird? Well, I haven't quite figured that one completely out yet, but I think I have found out that people don't look at me so crazy when I have a pad in my purse. And you can use a notebook, you could use sticky notes, it doesn't matter what you use. You simply say, when a person starts asking you questions, you simply just say, I have a weekly drawing and I pick one winner a week for a free wrap. Would you like to fill out a drawing form? Oh, if you don't have drawing form, say, oh, I forgot my drawing form at home. You know what? Just put your name and number on this piece of paper, and then I can get a hold of you if you win. The other thing that I've been doing over the past several months, and I got this from my double diamond Angela Jacket, and boy, is it working. And I'll tell you what, I won't go back. Is I say, hey, are you on Facebook? And they'll go, yeah. And I'll go, and this does it. I love this because it does so many cool things. But they'll say, yeah. Like who isn't? You once in a while might find somebody, but that's okay. You can revert back to getting that lead, just having them write their name and number down. And they'll say, yeah, I am. And I'll say, well, do you have your phone on you right now? It's another thing. 95% of all people usually have internet right on their phone. And I'll say, do you got internet? And they'll say, yeah. And I said, well, why don't you do this? I am not a salesperson. I don't like being one of those creepy, pushy salespeople, and I don't want to ask for your number because I know that I hate when people do that. So how about this? Why don't you find me right now on Facebook, and I have them look for me so they can find my picture. Add me as a friend. You're going to want them to add you, not you add them. Why? Because if you're adding people all the time, you're going to get thrown in Facebook jail. And then you can't build your business, so don't do that. Have them add you, and just simply say this. So I don't have to be one of those creepy, pushy salespeople. How about this? Now you're my friend on Facebook. I'll accept you. You can go ahead and look at my before and after pictures, join my fan page. Once in a while, I throw some specials. And if you're ever interested, if you ever want to throw a party or try a wrap or just setting up an appointment, why don't you go ahead and just message me? That way I don't have to bug you. Now, what are you doing by this? Well, you're pulling them into your world. I forget who said it at conference, and it might have been Ashley Sinclair, but they said it's about the push or the pull, not the push. Pull them into your world. And this business is about timing for people. So you need to start building up your Facebook. Well, how do you do that? This is a great way to do that. You know, if you're posting every day, 3 times a day for the next year, and you don't add another soul, the same people are seeing it. And by a year being up, most of the people that are interested are already going to contact you. So you have to start reaching more people. So adding to your Facebook daily is key. I try to add at least 5 new people a day requesting me as friends, and when the timing's right, they will contact you about this business. And you know, the time that you blitz them, maybe they didn't just have a baby and in 9 months they did and now they need it. Maybe they didn't have diabetes and in 6 months they went to the doctors and find out they did, and they got home and saw a post on how fat fighters help with blood sugars. So that's important. Getting those leads and stocking them up. You know, we're in a business where whether they decide they're coming in a year or whether they want in 3 weeks, we're going to need them whenever they decide that, because this is something that you're building up for forever, hopefully. So you're going to need them then. So start building those relationships, and it's about the pull, not the push. Don't push people into your business. The other thing too is being presentable, having people ask you to get those leads. Well, what do I do by that? Well, I'll tell you what. I can't remember the last time I've had to actually blitz. People blitz me simply because I carry a green purse, and I have always at work gear on, and Barry's with me with at work gear, and we have the kids with their wrap t-shirts on. So I actually get people to ask me. It's It works. I'm telling you that they will ask you. And anybody that starts to pry, you got to remember when you're out there blitzing, nobody's holding a gun to anybody's head. They can take the coupon and simply say thank you and walk away. If they start to ask questions, they're interested. You've got to get them and contact them. And we're going to talk about that in a minute while that lead is hot. So the other way is the expos, standing in front of your booth and saying, would you like to fill out a drawing to win a free wrap? Doing the same thing with your Facebook. Would it be okay if you find me on Facebook right now? Building those up there. And you want to be ready for contacts anywhere you go. Just getting those contacts and at parties. Don't forget the parties. One of the things I do is I play a game where I have people write down 5 names. If you can give me 5 names right now in the next 30 seconds of 5 people that you think might be interested in the business or the products, your name's going to go into a drawing to win a free chin and neck wrap party. You can do whatever you want. It's your business. Basically, I take those leads and they have to have phone numbers next to them, and I contact them. I try to find them on Facebook, maybe send them a message, and say, so and so was a wrap party I did the other night, and they thought you might be interested in a product we have called Fat Fighters. I'd love to talk to you about it. So it's about reaching out to people. Now, let's talk about the whole feeling comfortable about it. I would venture to say that 95% of you are never going to feel comfortable about calling a stranger. I still don't. It's been 3 years. I still chicken out. But let me tell you some things that work, okay? What doesn't work are emails. I'm letting you know right now that in 3 years, every email, anytime I've tried to contact someone through email, I've had one person contact me back in 3 years. It doesn't work. Am I saying don't try it? I still email because you never know. It may be someone's form. But that's not what I'm trying to do right away. What I'm trying to do right away is get in with somebody that's excited. If I just met a lead that's just blabbing and talking and excited, whether it's at an expo or I'm out and about blitzing, do you know, I call them that night. I don't wait 24 hours. I don't wait. I call them that night. There's been some times that I call them an hour after they've left me. And the pitch looks like this. Hi, I'm Lisa, the lady at the Crazy Wrap booth, or the lady today that handed you the coupon. I have not stopped thinking about you since you left me, and I know you must think I'm crazy calling you already, but I want to meet you. I want to get one of these on you because I think you'd be so good at this, or I know this could help you. I can't stop thinking about your mother's fibromyalgia. Another way to call these leads is going to be for you to write on the back of the sheet. The second they walk away, I want you to write down everything you can remember about the person. If they had a child with them, if they mentioned their mom's diabetes, if they mentioned their love handles, whatever that was, because when you make that call, they're going to be impressed by the fact that you have facts to back it up. You're going to say, I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that you said you had diabetes and your husband's struggling. You need to have those facts behind you. So one good way to call leads is have those facts behind you. Now, weekly drawings. How do I go about doing this? I hand out the blitz card, fill it out, whatever. I don't wait any longer than 48 hours to contact a person. That's way too long. With It Works and what we're doing right now and the momentum we're in, you're crazy if you wait longer than 48 hours. To me, you've pretty much given that person away. My distributor, Double Diamond Angela Jockett, she always tells the story, which is a complete true story. She actually did a booth, and it was a small booth, bad turnout, but she actually had 4 leads that had their box checked, want to be a distributor. She called 4 back, waited a month, all 4 were already distributors, 1 had signed under me. So it's crazy because you can't sit on these, and that was a lesson to her. Don't let it take that to be a lesson to you. If someone is showing interest, get on it, because they will go home, they'll start looking it up, and the next person that approaches them might be that person that gets them. So you want to get on those people, and I never wait longer than 48 hours. I call people up and I say, hi, just did my weekly drawing for a free wrap. I text first, actually, and I get more text responses than I actually do phone calls back. People aren't afraid to give you an answer in a text. It doesn't scare them. So what I do is I say, hi, my name's Lisa. I was the Crazy Wrap lady today. Anyways, I did my drawing and you actually won. Shoot me a call or let me know when a good time is to give you a call. And I don't say what they won, because when I get on the phone with them, everyone's a winner. I can say, well, you won our grand prize of a free greens facial. You won our grand prize of a paraffin hand wax. You won our grand prize of a chin and neck wrap party for you and 5 friends, because you can use just one wrap. That's what you're going to use at a party anyways. And I guarantee you, if you get in front of people any way, shape, or form, you're going to have that 45 minutes to tell them about the other products. And you're also going to have time for them to go, well, can you wrap my belly since you're here? Could you do my arms? So, for me, giving away that free chin and neck wrap party really is a good decision, because it's getting you in front of people. You can do spa parties with things that cost you practically nothing, greens facials and paraffin hand waxes and lip and eye cream testing and that type of thing. Um, so get on the leads. I can't express to you enough that follow up is key in this business. You can't sit on people, and you can't be a chicken. Now, my third thing is, after I text, I do call. And if I get an answering machine, my message says the same thing as the text is basically, you won, get back with me. If I get them on the phone, I say, when would you like to redeem it? I'll say, hi, it's Lisa, the crazy rap lady. I'm so excited I did my drawing and you actually won. And pick somebody as a free wrap winner. Somebody maybe you talked to that you thought was going to be amazing or whatever, and do a little drawing and, pick them out of a hat, whatever you want to do. But I would definitely pick a winner, because it's honest, and you said you were. And I would also make sure that you are calling every one of them, and then they go into a file. And really quick, how I call them, you guys know I jump around, so anybody watching this that knows me well knows this is not anything different. I call them up and I say, hi, my name's Lisa, the crazy rap lady, and actually you won. You didn't win the grand prize of a free wrap, but you actually still won a free spa party for you and 5 friends. What night do you want to schedule it? I don't say, do you want it? I say, what night? And then I give them a choice. People like choices. We've talked about this in other videos. If you don't give choices, there's a yes and a no. So you're going to give them choices. They're going to pick one. I'll say, well, I've got the 17th open and the 21st. Will one of those dates work for you? Which one? So that's kind of how I do it. Now, if somebody doesn't want to do it, guess what? I'm sorry, I can't right now. Whatever that may be. But the more facts you call them with, the little things you wrote down on the back of the card, that lets them know you cared. And it lets them know that you are serious, and that you really do want to help them. It wasn't just, they're just not another name to you, another lead to you. It's somebody that you were thinking about, that you did want to help. So get those kind of things. And I would also make sure that you are putting those leads in a folder, and every 3 months do another drawing, and call them all and say, you actually filled this out 3 months ago. You didn't win our first drawing, but actually I do a 3-month drawing where I take all my leads, or New Year's. Last New Year's I did the same thing. I put all my leads from the year and I called all of them, and I said I did a New Year's drawing, and I took all my leads from last year. Be creative. Never, ever, ever get rid of a lead. For me, the first exposure was the Blitz card or the party, then the phone call, and then it's follow-up phone calls. Like I said, a person's situation that told you, well, not right now, then get back with them in 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, because their situation could have changed since then. They could have lost a job or gotten pregnant. You don't know what their situation is. And like I said, it's timing in this business. So those are my tips. Just do it. I'm not going to tell you it's going to get easy. I'm not going to lie to you and say that even 3 years in, I like doing it. No, it's not my favorite part, but I will tell you that without doing it, that's someone else's now. And you don't know. It takes one person. You guys, I say this every video. One person to change your business forever. Are you really willing to sit there and stare at a lead that could be that person? So, put your big girl panties on and your big boy boxers, and get out there and make sure you're doing it. It's part of the business. It's part of the game. And, what are you willing to do? You have to be willing to do what others aren't, to do what others can't. And this is one of those things that it's just part of the game. So I hope, and like I don't like saying it that way because it's not a game to me. It's changing lives. But you have an amazing opportunity in your hands. You have an amazing product in your hands. And I always say, playing God. Who are you to play God? And decide who gets that opportunity. Each and every person you meet, you should introduce this to and let them make that decision, because you see what it's doing for people. You see what it's done for our life and what it's already doing for your own, and what you know it's going to do for you. Why would you deny anyone that? So get out there, call those leads. You know what? Pam Souter always says you don't have to like blitzing. You don't even have to want to do it. but you better fall in love with it. And the same thing goes with leads. So get out there, guys. Hope it helped you a little bit, gave you a couple tips, couple tricks. And like I said, there's really no easy way, so just do it. Thanks.